Leo, it's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you for early September, Leo. I'm going to attempt to get 3 of these out a month for each sign, early, mid, and late September. We'll see how this goes. As you come in, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Share this video with someone that you love. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, send me a love donation. Follow me on any other platform or subscribe to my Patreon. I would wait for you to do so to tomorrow, the first of the month, to subscribe to my Patreon, with a lot of timeless content up there. But Patreon charges every first of the month. So if you subscribe today, they will also charge you today and tomorrow. So I would wait. What else? Also, for the remainder of Virgo season, there is a 25% sale of my personal readings, my half an hour, my hour readings for all of my Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So it's 75 for the half hour, 150 for the hour. Yeah, let's get into prayer. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, soul, sky, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Leos, sun, moon, rising, and north node to see what messages you have for them for early September. Please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. I honestly just feel like you go without being ready. You know, you go. Everyone else gets set up or gets to see what's coming, what's happening. They have a bit of foresight that you don't, or they get to kind of know ahead of time in a way that you don't. Kind of spirit just kind of puts it on your heart to do something, to just go. It's funny, a lot of this energy as well, are really getting to a space of loving your home, or really genuinely loving your home finally feeling like home in a way that it never has before, really being at peace in your surroundings in a way that you never have before. There may be planning for a trip, going on a trip, planning for a trip, in need of a trip, having to go away. But it's funny because while you'll have an amazing time, or while you need to do so, you have to force yourself. There's something about this. For some of you, there's a home away from home. You're going to have to force yourself to come back home, because where you go on vacation is going to feel more like home to you than home does. 2, 3, 4. It's going to make you want to move, but it's long overdue. It's time. For others of you, you have moved recently. You have just moved, or you are in this house. You are in a house. You're in a home. You're in a space that you really love. Okay, that you have really made yours. Really feels like home. And so, having to force yourself to leave that space, having to force yourself to get away, force yourself to go on vacation, but it being necessary, it being spiritual, it being therapeutic. Someone has to go on a healing vacation, or a healing journey, or every time you go, you get to connect with someone who's family to you, or feels like family, or connect to the motherland, connect to your home, your homeland somehow. There's something about this, right? For some of you live where you live. Everyone else is somewhere else. You're still the only one who's still home, and everyone has moved away. It is now time for you, or you go visit a lot. You go check them a lot, right? But you're like, home is where the heart is. My home is with them. I want to move down here. I want to move where they're at, even though you live in the most beautiful place, right? For some of you, you have built a really beautiful, comfortable life for yourself. Some of you're like, I want to go back home to my country. Or literally, you're in another fucking country, a beautiful country, and you're like, but I'm ready to go back home. My house is beautiful. My house is peaceful. Energy. It being more about energy than anything. Or someone is back home. Someone just came home from vacation. You were their vacation. Them being with you, them staying with you was their vacation. They're back home. Home do not hit the same. Home does not feel like home after someone has come to see you. After someone has come to visit you, come to your home. That's crazy. That's crazy, because out of nowhere I'm channeling an Aquarius could be relevant somehow. An Aries could be relevant somehow, because I'm channeling my mother and my father-in-law who just came to visit. I brought them here. I flew them in for the last week. As an anniversary gift to my husband, and they've never been here before, and they never got to meet the kids before, the babies, the little babies, and they fell in love, so there really is this energy out here for some of you. So we're coming to see you, visit you, and realizing where they want their new home to be. Home not feeling like home once they go back. That's really dope. I gotta give my mother-in-law a call. Yeah, let's get into it. I'm gonna do the same spread that I do for the daily check-ins. I'm called to do for these readings. So, overall energy of early September, what we need to be working on, what we'll be leaving for a little later on, possibly a little later on in the month, possibly next month, who knows, and what we don't see happening at the bottom of the deck. Passion ignited out here in reverse. I just feel like needing to find or your passion, being passionate about something, redefining what you're passionate about, starting from the beginning, a brand new passion. I feel like something has been on your heart inside you, brewing, or you've been building, you've been working on this for the longest, thinking about it for the longest, wanting to really bust out, wanting to make a name for yourself, wanting to show people what you have to offer, the next level of what you have to offer. 555 on the clock, it's your time. It's your time. It's your time, right? With 5 out here, throat chakra. All that you want really depends on how you show up for yourself, how you communicate, how you talk to others. I'll get there. I feel like there's a lot of heart healing needing to be done, a lot of expressing, a lot of releasing fucking heaviness once and for all. I have no space in my heart to hold this anymore. The heart expansion being real. This, I will not allow this to weigh me down anymore. I want love. I also really feel like some of you will be dealing with someone else, possibly a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of Scorpio energy coming through, whose heart is closed or who may have heart issues. I said what I said. There may be heart palpitations, the speeding of your heart, or someone else's. Even I feel like someone's heart is not open. A Scorpio's heart is not open. A Scorpio doesn't make it. Scorpio has heart attack, heartburn, heart palpitations. Somehow a blocked heart. I heard a blocked heart, a black heart. Whatever that means. Is that what I said? Right. I feel like ultimate betrayal, the end of a connection between you and a Scorpio. Literally. Or they don't want to talk about it, or you just walk away and say everything is fine when it's not. You allow yourself to walk away when it's not. When it's not. I just keep hearing when it's not. Losing out on a connection, or saying that you don't need something, taking a loss somehow, or that you're okay, or this person willing to do that with you, when they're not. They're not okay. Let me pull a little more. But I just feel like a major focus, a major shift to your own personal passions. Here goes that Cancer energy, that Chariot energy. I just feel like you being successful. I feel like taking the world by horns. I feel like planning a trip, planning to travel. Someone has traveled. Someone has to go to the city, go back to the city, go back home. It's time for somebody to go back home. They haven't been back home since they left, or they haven't been the same since they went back home. They realize they miss home. I want to go back. I miss home. I miss the city. For some of you, or the new city that you're in. You're in a new city now, and it's home. It's home. I also feel like you haven't explored, haven't conquered what you need to. Someone has not explored the city that they're in. You're in a new city, or you've been there for a while, and you genuinely have not gone to explore all of the things that you need to in it. Haven't gone to see all that city has to offer you. You still don't even know. Even if you've gone to the city and you've thrived, or you've been living there for a while and you've been thriving there, you still don't even know the purpose of why the divine fucking sent you there. You still haven't even seen it. Or some of you, you're going to be going to a city only to find out the purpose of why the divine sent you there. You're supposed to be moving there. This is where your family is. This is where your sisterhood is. This is where your tribe is. The community that you're going to build, be a part of. Six of Swords out here in reverse. Some of you, right, I just feel like some of you have been thinking about this and haven't actually done it yet, right? Not allowing spirit to guide you. Because some of you like, what the hell are you talking about, Merce? How the hell am I supposed to make this happen? I don't know how to make this happen. I don't got the capital, or I can't foresee it, or are you sure? Or a lot of this energy, and I just feel like spirit wants to take you there. No bullshit. But I also feel like there are certain people that cannot go. You will not progress unless there are certain people who are not in the boat. People who cannot go. Or I said what I said, it's the fact that you think that you're by yourself and certain other people are supposed to go. Let me show you what I mean, because if you know, you know. If you a reader, you know what I'm saying. You think you're supposed to go by yourself, or it's just you in spirit, and somebody else is supposed to be in the boat. They not in the boat in this card though, but they supposed to be in the boat. Have you on the reading between your life? It's a genre. It's a bad bitch genre. Have you on the secret society? Have you on the secret society? Have you on the reading between the lines? Have you on the if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. You know, those that know, know. Those that don't, don't. I also feel like you think somebody's not supposed to be there, or someone isn't with you, or you're not acknowledging that someone else was always supposed to be in the boat with you. You weren't supposed to be by yourself, or you won't be by yourself. Some of you haven't gone because you haven't acquired who's supposed to go with you, or up until now you think you're supposed to travel. You haven't succeeded or gone to the next level of your life because you think you're supposed to be by yourself. You're not. Doesn't necessarily have to be a child. Could be someone younger than you, but you as well, you could be the child, right? The inner child, Leo. And I said what I said, or you could be dealing with a Gemini, but not necessarily any of those. Also, I'm hearing Virgo and Libra as in your neighbors. You keep forgetting your neighbor. Look to your neighbor. Right. Libra. No bullshit. I ain't never fucking lie. I went to pick up Libra. Didn't know that I picked up some other cards. But when I picked it up in the split, Virgo was here. I said what I said. Right. There's something about your neighbors or your neighbors. God is in the neighborhood. Your neighbors being blessed. Your friends being blessed. You up next. You up next. You know, there's something about this shit. There's something about this shit. There also could be a young air sign who's around, you know, but not necessarily. I just feel like there's somebody, maybe someone who's younger, someone who's around you. You know, some of you may end up with a child. You think you're gonna grow, go by yourself or grow old by yourself. You don't. Some of you end up with a child, whether you give birth to this child or not. I said what I said. Have you on there being a child that's not necessarily yours? Virgo energy really being really loud. Or taking a wingman, someone under your wing somehow who's a lot younger than you somehow, in need. Also a baby, Aries energy. Throat chakra. I also feel like speaking up about where certain people can't go because of the work that they put in. Heavy on the Gemini energy out here, that air sign energy being out here. Yeah, I said what I said. But I just feel like lovers, or you're not by yourself. You're someone goes with you, someone you genuinely love, truly having partnership, companionship. Libra moon. Shout out to Libra. The moon is in Libra. You know, you worrying about being by yourself or having to go the distance by yourself for a really long time. You don't. You don't. But you know, there also may be someone that you are moving forward with. You and this person may significantly have a be different ages as well. And I genuinely feel like a Scorpio does not go as long as you want, does not last as long as you want, doesn't grow as old as you want. The connection doesn't last as long as you want. Pick what side, pick how that shit resonates. But I said what I said. You need to work on how you communicate, how you talk today. Talk this month. Empress, really speak from a place of abundance, really speak softly, lovingly, really nurture, but also be about your business. Let everyone know when you speak. When the Empress speaks, it's the Empress. The Empress not taking no shit. The Empress does not come off her throne. The Empress doesn't bow to anyone, I also really feel like the Empress doesn't need to try to take justice into her own hands, right? After heartbreak, you hurt her, you're going to get what comes to you on your own accord. Karma comes to find you the way that it needs to, whether this is you as the Empress or someone else, right? But I just feel like talking to the Empress, talking from a place of love, or literally need to say what you need to say to the Empress about needing to heal somebody's mother, Cancer, Scorpio energy, Taurus, Libra, possibly having to walk away from the Empress. Someone has to walk away from their mother, walk away from the Empress, period, or walk away from what does not serve them, what is beneath them. Okay? I just feel like living your life by this, getting to know who the fuck you are. I'm talking to you, I'm looking at her, but she's on the wall, B. If you fucking know, you know. She's on the wall. Feel me? And so there's something about it being really loud when you want to forget how you show up, but there being constant reminders of who you are around you, or your view, somebody's view, looking out the window being open, the view on the wall, the view, of what's outside, letting you know, reminding you that you're the empress. You can't take anything less than. Having and not walking away from anything that shows up as less than. Also, I keep seeing this tower moment, huge tower moment of somebody's view from someone's balcony. They don't want to leave, you know. But also, I really feel like, that's where there's something about an infestation. Someone needs to leave from an infestation. If you just saw it, I don't know if you saw it. If you saw that little fucking orb or not. I don't know if y'all caught that. But I said what I said. There being an infestation, someone could live in an apartment building. It ain't because of you, it's because of somebody else's building. Someone else's building could be bombed, right? And then all the fucking roaches or ants or whatever start coming to your shit. You know, they could be, but also I just feel like there could be a fire, heart on fire, fire. There could be a fire, not necessarily in the house, or apartment necessarily, or in a building, but this feels like heartburn. It feels like fire internally, somebody's heart. Okay, but I said what I said. I just feel like having to walk away from, right, because you don't see that you have to do this. Truth at the bottom of the deck. Having to really tell someone how you feel. Tell the truth. Be real about all parts of you or how you feel about something. I feel like genuinely feeling like you don't get the support that you should from the community that you've shown up for in a certain way. You don't get the support from people that you deserve. And I feel like not acknowledging it in the way that you have seen others, or not calling it out, or not asking for certain things, and in a way for people to show up, really seeing or really honoring that people don't want to show up a certain way or don't want to support you. It's fine. Go where you're celebrated. Go elsewhere. There being other people who come later on, come after the fact, and see that you were always deserving of a certain level of support, or you were right, or just keep working, just keep working, just keep expressing, just keep talking, just keep pitching, whatever it is. Just keep doing the work you're supposed to do. Just keep claiming it as your own, as it is. I feel like making sure that you claim what's yours, or you claim your accolades, you claim your awards, you claim your success. You claim the completion of different projects. But again, here goes, or products. Here goes that view again. You see the view, and I keep talking about the city. Someone has an amazing view outside their window, working by the window, right? That they need to honor. What do you leave for another day? I just really feel like where you feel powerless. A lot of feeling powerless this month. Not feeling that strong. Not feeling that courageous. Not feeling that like having that much physical fucking energy. You're deceiving yourself. Also, this could be because there's an Aquarius around doing that, sending that to you. This may be time for you to cleanse your energy, protect your energy, or tell your truth, or honor the truth. Shadow out here, someone is really thinking really hard. I don't feel like this is someone sitting around doing a bunch of black magic, but they may be thinking about you really hard. That in itself, being an attack on you, or being an attack on your prosperity. You only need to know that you are fucking abundant. You are doing well. You are doing beautifully. You are supported. I feel like a shift in perspective, a shift in how you show up, a shift in priorities. I also really feel like someone that's taken some certain finances. I feel like you living really beautifully in your surroundings, but your finances take a major hit. You'll recoup. You'll recover. You know? You'll recover. Keep working. Keep showing up. Also, I just feel like material things don't define you. Don't define you. Money don't define you. It's coming. It's on the way. But I also feel like you have to get clear about what it is that you want for yourself, or what you want to put your energy, your time into now. What you want to honor as the slow climb, where it's already come too far for it to fucking fail. For it to, shout out to Abraham Hicks in a real way. You've already come too far for it to fail. You've already come too far to take any else. You've already had too much success to not keep going and not acquire more. You've already become a magnet for the success that you want. Do you believe that? And then it pops out upright. I put it back in the deck and it pops out upright. It was supposed to be out here. I don't know why I put this back away. because you end up ultimately moving forward, progressing in a real way, supported by spirit. I also really feel like connecting, strengthening your spiritual connection, right, within 4-1. Someone gets that home that they want in the city. Someone solidifies, that foundation, that business that they want. Someone even gets that physical business, that physical shop, that physical store that they want. There's something about this, about having a physical space, a location. You'll get there. You'll get to where you're going. I feel like you just have to decide how you want to get there or where you want to be. But now, do you see where she's at? Right? She's on vacation. You see this? You see the water? You see this view? You see this beautiful ass view? Being on vacation and just thinking about wanting to be back home, wanting to get back to the city, wanting to get back to work, wanting to tend back to her home. Right? Enjoy the vacation, or you need a vacation. It's spiritual. The aha moments you need comes. Anyway, I love you. I'm gonna get up out of here. Again, everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. It's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.